Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. In this Warcraft Rumble event guide, I'm going to take a look at Baron Rivendare, investigate the slaughterhouse in Mythic difficulty, and I have two really easy and fast comps for this one. First there is this Charlga comp. I saw this on the community Discord. People are actually having a race on who is going to be able to defeat Baron the fastest, and the record right now is 6 seconds. Yes. With this build, 6 seconds. That requires a very specific seed where Baron has to summon reinforcements right at his person so that he will just be blown up. Anyway, what this comp does. You need very specific order with this, so you need to manipulate your hand until you get exactly what you need. But, I mean, sometimes you do that. So you open with Polymorph on the minis on the right side of Baron, and the Polymorph will turn them into sheep. You drop Quillbore among the sheep, so that Baron will start walking towards the Quillbore, so he's in the middle of the group, and then you will Living Bomb that group. And that Living Bomb, it has to be with Chain Reaction too, so Chain Reaction, if Baron happens to summon anything new there, then it's just so much damage. And if Baron doesn't die to that, you drop Wellbugs, and you drop Execute, and that should be enough to kill Baron. So that's all, but you have to manipulate your hand so you will be able to get all of these. You have to use Charlga, because otherwise this is too expensive. As you can see, like 3 gold for the sheep and 2 gold for the Quillbore and 6 gold for the Living Bomb. Yeah, that does not work. And sometimes you may even have to re-roll your hand, so you need to win in normal, because sometimes you might get the high costs at the start and then you might not be able to afford everything. So a few things have to go right with this one, but when it works, it's the fastest way to get this done. It took me 10 minutes to do it with this, because I just had some really bad hands at the start, and then I had to go forth and rearrange everything, and it's quite amazing, really. The second army I have for you today is a Drakkisath build, so you can just take Drakkisath and walk up the left lane and just kill Baron. So what you need for this one, you need to get Drakkisath early, and you need to get your Witch Doctor early with the Amplify Curse talent. So the Witch Doctor is going to protect Drakkisath, kill everything around Drakkisath, and just escort Drakkisath to the tower and then onwards. You also have healing, you have Shaman here, you have the Priestess. So a bunch of healing coming in to help Drakkisath along, and then the rest, the Vultures, the Batlings, the Pyromancer, these are just to defend. The idea being that you will be able to push this Drakkisath ball with Witch Doctor providing the DPS, and then the healers keeping Drakkisath safe and sound up to Baron Rivendare. And then once you start hitting Baron, then there's going to be these poison explosions, a bunch of skeletons are going to spawn at some point. You want to be able to play another Witch Doctor from your tower, so that that Witch Doctor is going to blow up any spawning skeleton armies, and those in turn are then just going to kill Baron Rivendare, unless Drakkisath manages to kill it first. So again, depends a little bit on the order that you're able to get, but when it works, it's also just really stunning. So compared to the Ysera build that I showcased last night, the Ysera build was the first build that I killed Baron with, and that was built with the idea of like reliability and consistency, and you don't care what your opening hand is. You can just do it with pretty much any hand and everything is just going to be sweet. But these are a little bit more depending on what you're going to get, but when they work, they just work. And this is what they look like in action. Okay, time to take on Rivendare with Charlga, and this will be a fast one. So I want to be up there. I want to use pause because I have a little bit of lag here, so that I will be able to target my Polymorph, get my Quillbore, get my Living Bomb. Boom! Big explosion. Rivendare is almost dead. Let's get the whelps out there, and as Rivendare hits the whelps, we go in with Execute, and bam, Rivendare is dead. Boom. And then something a little bit more normal with Drakkisath. So I have Drakkisath here, and I want to find my Witch Doctor. I use the Priestess and then the Witch Doctor. Alright, so now I have Drakkisath and I have Witch Doctor. So Witch Doctor is going to protect Drakkisath, and he's going to just kill all sorts of things that are going to appear. Drakkisath will tank a little bit if anything happens to get nearby, but mostly it's just Witch Doctor killing stuff. Left and right and everywhere, and boom, 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 and boom. And, yep, Witch Doctor just handling everything. Drakkisath going forth, some Vultures holding my flank. I'm deploying one Witch Doctor. I probably shouldn't have done that, actually. I think I should have used the Pyromancer here. so that then I would have another Witch Doctor ready. So that was a bit too hastily used Witch Doctor, and I also don't really need this Shaman here. I could have just cycled with cheaper minis towards another Witch Doctor. I think that would have been more useful here. But anyway, I have a pretty good army going in. Lots of healing. Drakkisath is doing fine. Drakkisath smashing that Baron Rivendare. Now I'm just barely in time with the Witch... No, barely out of time with the Witch Doctor actually, because it did not kill Rivendare there. I played the Witch Doctor, I should have played a Pyro, but as you can see, it still just works. Thank you for watching. Click like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and a special thanks to all of my Patreon supporters, YouTube members and Twitch subscribers who make all of these videos possible.